Alright guys, this is one of the final steps of making this car fully stock. I'm going to be on my way to Active Autowerke. So this journey of the F80 M3 was, the intention was never to get rid of it. The intention was always to keep it. Didn't think that this step would come. But if you guys have been following this channel for a little bit, you guys know that it's going to be traded in shortly. I received notification yesterday that the vehicle is in transit from Germany, so that means another 2 weeks, 3 weeks to get here, and then it gets processed, and then I think I'm scheduling performance delivery, I would say sometime, I would say June. It's gonna be nice and hot there, but I'll record all the footage for you guys. But right now we're gonna be going to Active Autowerke because during the process I got rid of my stock exhaust. Here's a word of advice: if you can, try to keep all your stock parts. Right now I'm going through the painstaking process of getting all the stock parts, which I've accumulated already. The last missing step is the stock exhaust. So I'm heading over there right now, and I'm going to be purchasing a used stock exhaust from the team over there. And this current exhaust setup is going to be sold. I'm going to leave it at Euro Motor Performance, and then the buyer there is going to pick it up and get it installed. And I really think he's going to have the best exhaust because I love the way my car sounds. So other than that, let's just cut the chatter, head to Active Autowerke, and continue with the rest of the film. But before we continue and before we get to Active, let's jump back into the past and see what I have to say, and you'll enjoy that message. What's up guys, I'm here at the Palace of Versailles. I'm going to interrupt this video because I want to thank our sponsors, and that's Simply Carbon Fiber. It's really sunny out here. I'm going to wear the shades. So these are the shades they provided me, and it does a great job blocking the sun. It does a great job looking good. And I'm enjoying the views with the proper UV protection. So let's go back to the video, and I want to thank them again for sponsoring this video. I also wanted to mention too, you know, the amount of support I've been getting in reference to the new build or the upcoming build coming up, and switching platforms has been pretty intense, pretty overwhelming, and it's been great. So that's been motivating me and getting me excited for the next build. Alright, so as you can see, this is currently the AWE switch path stock rear end, and then that was, if you guys seen the last couple of videos from way back, it was paired up with Active Autowerke's equal length mid pipe. As you can see, this is where the custom piping comes in from here to there, and unfortunately right now with AWE's current setup, the Gen 2, this new Gen 2, which I don't have right now, you can't connect it over to the current Active, because the current situation they have where you have to cut the mid pipe to get the rear section to fit is not going to work properly. So unfortunately, I don't think Active's going to be doing another version 2 of their connector pipe, because they're just so busy. They're just so constantly busy here, dealing with the new platforms coming up like the G8X. So they don't have enough manpower to distribute to make another custom pipe, because that does take man hours. But currently I definitely think this is one of the best sounding exhaust setups, and if you guys want to hear more about this exhaust setup, I'm gonna leave some links down below, and you can definitely hear how it sounds. There's different variations that you'll be able to hear, from constant revs to wide open throttle pulls, some pulls from inside. You'll definitely hear it all. All right, so as you can see, this here is the AWE rear section with the connector pipe. That's the stock exhaust. That's gonna go back on top. Overall, I'm not excited to see how it sounds again. Again, if you guys are first getting into a F80, F8X platform, the first thing you should probably do is change the exhaust, or even the equal length mid pipe, add that on, because that's going to change the way it sounds entirely, because the way BMW created it, the unequal length portion of it makes it really raspy, and it sounds embarrassing being a sports car. So adding the active Autowerke equal length mid pipe alone just changes everything, even the driving experience. So when we get out of here later, I'm going to show you guys exactly how it sounds. It's going to sound very underwhelming, and the new owner of this exhaust setup that I had on my car is going to enjoy it a lot. So yeah, but I'm not going to lie, it does look pretty good with the 437Ms. I think the 437Ms always look pretty good on the car. Even with the spacers, the 15mm spacers makes it look a lot more meatier. And even when it's on stock ride height, is not too bad. But I am gonna have to take that off, the BBS logo, because I don't have BBS wheels on it. So alright, so it looks like they're just wrapping things up right now with the exhaust. The stock exhaust is back on. But this is the next stage for the car. The next stage after that, it's going to be on a trailer shipped over to Memphis, Tennessee. So I'm definitely not excited to hear the car now. It's going to sound like shit. Excuse me for my language, but that's how it's going to sound. If you guys are not used to the stock S55 platform, one of the main things I've said multiple times in this video and also previous videos, you definitely want to change that midsection. That midsection alone with the equal length mid pipe definitely transforms it a lot more. If you guys are looking to purchase a equal length mid pipe, there'll be a link down in the description. You can purchase from there. And other than that, you know, I'm gonna let them finish up, and then we'll get a couple of sound clips later on, and you'll hear how underwhelming it is. Ooh, that sounds bad. That sounds pretty sad. That sounds nasty.
That's not a good sound.
No. All right, so now it's gonna be to a time where it sounds like shit, so. It's a little tight in here because I have the exhaust, but let's hear another cold start of it. Yeah, it doesn't sound good, but this is how it's gonna be for now. Yeah, oh man. All right, so pretty much we're wrapping things up. I'm pretty much done here at Active. I want to thank the team here for taking care and getting this stock exhaust put on, and also taking the AWE switch path and also the equal length mid pipe setup off. Alright guys, just got home. It's been a long day of filming. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Stay tuned as we get closer to the delivery date. Videos are going to be transitioning over to the G80. Again, this is basically the documentation of the end of the journey of the F80. And for the ones that have been sticking to this channel since day one and since day yesterday, I appreciate you guys. Stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of content when I get the new car. I'm excited. I'm excited to share the journey with you guys. And I'm also excited to end the journey of the F80 with you guys. So other than that, I'll see you guys on the next video.
Yeah. I get mine. You get yours. Who gon' ride? What you do it for? New design.